Hey Dragon Slayers. So today's video is about how all calories are not created equal, part 2. Don't forget to like and subscribe because it really helps the channel out. Let's get started. The common sense for this argument is the way that most of us have learned the calorie paradigm. It would seem to make sense that a calorie is a calorie. No matter what the food source, scientists come up with the whole concept of a food calorie by burning small amounts of different foods in a little furnace. They measured the escaping heat to determine the calories in the food. The number of calories shown besides a given food has absolutely nothing to do with how the human body metabolizes the food. It tells you only how many calories of heat energy were created by burning the food in that little furnace. We don't burn the food we eat, we digest it. Common sense really doesn't apply to this lie because the lie itself is nonsensical. We were taught a silly way of describing the energy contained in different foods. The biochemistry used by the human body is extremely complicated. The analogy that we burn food we eat is a bad one. This misleads our thinking on the subject. Don't let a doctor or nutritionist tell you that they know everything there is to know about how the body uses our food and stores energy. It just isn't true. The calorie was invented as a way for scientists to talk about the heat energy in food, but it has nothing to do with how healthy a given food is, or whether that food will cause you to gain or to lose weight. So let's dig into the research a little bit. There is minimal research that supports this lie. Research has been done to determine the calorie count of virtually every food on the planet. However, there is little research showing that the human body cares about the calorie count of your food, or agrees with the laboratory count of calories in a food or beverage. No meaningful research has ever shown that a calorie of cake is the same from a health and obesity standpoint as a calorie of bacon or a calorie of artichoke. The fact that all calories are equivalent was accepted by the medical and nutrition communities as self-evident, and this medical lie became the basis for all nutritional advice. A 2012 article in JAMA definitively laid this medical lie to rest. The study analyzed 3 groups of patients who all ate the same total number of calories daily. One group ate a high carbohydrate diet, one group ate a high protein diet, and one group ate a high fat diet. Which group do you think lost the most weight? Based on what you've learned your whole life, you probably didn't choose the high fat diet participants. But that group lost more weight than either the other 2 groups. Your doctor should have read this article and should know not to be wasting your time talking about counting calories and eating a low-fat diet. So there is so much truth to this. As a caveat, it is possible to overeat on any calorie source. I can share with you guys a specific example from my life. Like the first time I did keto, I was eating way too high fat. So I cut out all the carbs. I went basically as close to 0 carbs as possible, but I was eating a lot of keto desserts and keto snacks. I did not gain weight at all. I didn't lose weight, but I didn't gain weight. So I can testify, even when I was eating, probably upwards of 4,000 to 6,000 calories a day and not getting hardly any exercise at all, I didn't gain weight. And I did this for 4 months. So it is definitely possible. It can deter you from losing weight, at least for me, but it's never caused me to gain weight when I ate in a very low carb state. You got to think that fat and protein are more satiating, so it's really difficult to overeat on those foods, particularly if you're not eating like keto snacks or keto sweets or things of that nature. But that's just anecdotal evidence from myself. Take it how you will. I always recommend that you guys experiment on your own bodies and see how you react. Well, that's what I've got for you guys today. Don't forget to like and subscribe because it really helps the channel out. And remember, guys, that together, you and I will slay the dreaded diabetes dragon.